What's up, everybody? Joe White here, and I'm gonna do something different. I've covered Marvel stuff in the past before, but it has been a while. Um, I have a problem with the so-called "quote-unquote" scoopers out there. As my GPS starts acting up, I have a problem with these people like Everything Always and War Stew to a lesser extent, because War Stew knows how to cut through all the BS. But people like Screen Crush and all these stupid people who rely on quote unquote Twitter rumors and Reddit rumors and 4chan rumors. I have a huge problem with these guys because you know what? Half the time they're full of crap. I mean, really full of crap. But I it's not a rumor that I have an issue with today. It's a guy's take on the Avengers Doomsday trailer. Look, we all know we're getting the trailer this month. It's a year before the film drops. We're 6 months away, about 7 months away from the next Spider-Man movie. And, we also got the next season of Daredevil Born Again coming up here next year. A lot of stuff on Marvel's happening. The question is, will anybody still care? Will anybody still remember? And I don't think so. Um, it's very hard for me to sit here and say that Avengers Doomsday is going to make $100 million. It's very hard for me to even say that Spider-Man, the next Spider-Man movie, is going to make $100 million. It may, because Spider-Man's really popular. He's one of the most, if not the most popular superhero Marvel has right now. Um, but the Doomsday movie, they're releasing it right near Christmas. It I just don't think it's going to have the staying power that all the other Avengers movies had. We have not had an Avengers movie. Well, unless you want to count the Thunderbolts or the new Avengers, we have not had an Avengers movie since Endgame. And that's been a while. A long while. So, the problem I have with Everything Always is his take on this trailer. That Marvel will not be afraid to shadow drop it. In his opinion, Marvel's not going to shadow drop this. They're going to leak it out. All these industry insiders are going to know when the trailer's going to hit, and it's going to hit during, this one Comic-Con. But let me play you what this guy says. I'm going to play it from his own video so that he can tell you exactly what he thinks about Marvel possibly shadow dropping this trailer.
To huge trailers like this, where they want to make a point of the number of viewers over the first 24 hours, they're not going to just, in the middle of the night or early in the morning, with no heads up, just drop the Avengers Doomsday trailer online. It would be very unlikely they do that. Rather, at some point throughout the week or leading up to the trailer's drop, we're going to get some heads up. If you remember, as soon as the chair casting announcement was a thing, the night before, trusted industry insiders like wildfire started spreading that something big was happening tomorrow, that they didn't know what it was, but that something big was coming. Marvel Studios wants us to know when it's coming, so again, they can rack up the number of views in the first 24 hours. It doesn't do them any good to make a stealth drop.
So, I know that this is two different mediums. One is movies, one is video games. However, it is all entertainment. All right? It is all entertainment in the same entertainment bubble. But I want to compare this to GTA 6. GTA 6 has been the most wanted game for the last 13 years. Okay? If not longer. Certainly since Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018. So, I know that Red Dead will reach a bigger audience than what a Marvel movie is. Because there's people out there who play video games that go to Marvel movies. Or there's people that play video games that don't go to Marvel movies. Just like there's people who go to Marvel movies that don't play GTA 6 and don't give two craps about it. However, I stress the fact that when it comes to trailers, this is probably, as far as movies go, it is the most anticipated movie trailer, certainly of the last 3 years. Okay? Now, when they dropped the GTA 6 for trailer number one, it got leaked ahead of time. And it still did well over 100 million views. Okay? The GTA 2 trailer, which they shadow dropped, did 122 million views in its first 30 days. You know, I mean, let's sit there and think about this, okay? This is just a ballpark number. You will take 122, divide that by 30. You're looking at 4 million views a day on average. I mean, come on now. Come on. And you're meaning to tell me that even if they just shadow, and I know it's a lot of people are going to say, Joe, that's apples and oranges. A lot of people are going to say that, but to me, they're kind of up there. They're kind of up there, man. I mean, I would accept apples to pears maybe, but not apples to oranges. But I think that they should go ahead and just shadow drop this thing. And in that video, he speculates about the Comic-Con. Later on in that video, I should say. He speculates about the big Brazil Comic-Con that's happening in December, and that they're going to coordinate their efforts to in order to prevent the trailer from leaking out online and being some shitty video that somebody, you know, sneaks in their phone and secretly records the trailer, and instead of getting a shitty little, you know, phone recorded where the audio is all crappy and everything, they're going to do like they did Secret Invasion, and they're going to leak, you know, drop the trailer 5 minutes or 6 minutes before they show it at the panel of Comic-Con. That way, by the time the people leave the Comic-Con panel and they're able to look at their phones again, that the public will have seen it, and that we can all get together and, you know, join in the conversation together. I don't think Disney and Marvel cares about that. Honestly. It's a good plan, provided that the damn thing doesn't leak 3 days ahead of time. Or a day ahead of time like the GTA 5 trailer 1 did. But I don't think they're worried about, can this get 100 million hits, and how many millions of hits can it get in the first 24 hours? They don't care about the 24 hours. They care about overall. Yes, now the 24-hour deal looks good when they go online and they boast it amongst themselves. The trailer of got this many views in 24 hours. Go now to the YouTube and watch a lot. No, they don't care. It's a good marketing ploy if it happens, and I still think it may happen even if the damn thing leaks. So, or even if it shadow drops, it's still going to get 100 million in the first month, at least. So, you might as well get off this notion of they're not going to shadow drop the trailer. I think that's exactly what they're going to do. They've done it before. They shadow dropped the chair thing. You can sit there and say, Industry Insider said this and blah, 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 said that. My time to shine, hello, pulled his thing out of his thing and said this. Not everybody reads that bullshit, first of all. So, you know, it's like going to it's a little bit different than Meltzer, I would say, because everybody is smart to pro wrestling. I'm sorry, but an 8-year-old, 6-year-old kid still has the ability to go on YouTube, look up Marvel news, and find people like Everything Always and everything like that. I don't think there's a casual audience anymore. With the advent of these quote-unquote scoopers and everything like that. So, you know, that's why movies don't do too well at the box office. They read shit like this. and they let them make up their mind for them. So we'll see what happens. I think they are going to shadow drop it because they don't want it leaking out. They don't want some. I will agree with everything always on this. They do not want some cheesy ass cell phone camera with a damn crypto watermark over it like the GTA trailer one had when it leaked. GTA 6 trailer one, I should say, had the buy crypto whatever watermark all over it. And then they don't want that. They want you to see it on their terms. And I think the easiest way for them to accomplish that and not have it leak is to shadow drop it. Don't put it on the YouTube channel and schedule it. Don't put it on the YouTube channel and have it unlisted or private, because people can still crack into that shit. I think you upload it the day you want it uploaded and say publish. Boom. That's it. You don't upload it ahead of time. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Is this everything always got right? Should they shadow drop the trailer? Should they hype the trailer up and tell you, hey, trailer's coming in 24 hours? Yeah, we got football playoffs coming up. Be a good time to shadow drop hey, this trailer will leak in 2 days or drop in 2 days. They've done stuff like this before. Or maybe during like one of these playoff games for football, you just show a picture of Dr. Doom's mask and then you flash out tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Eastern. Could work. But I think they just shadow drop it, honestly. Because once they confirm a time and date, it's uploaded. That means they've already uploaded it. And then you're going to have the hackers scrambling around and all these hacker groups scrambling around trying to find it. And they will. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. We'll see you down the road.